Hi, it's Darnell with NuWave Oven Recipes. Today I'm going to be cooking up a Margherita pizza in the Cuisinart digital air fryer toaster oven. So let's see how it does with that pizza right now. Alright, so first thing I do here is make the pizza dough. So real quick, I'm going to go through the ingredients. In my bread machine goes 1 cup of warm water. Then 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. Not the iodized table salt, that won't rise well for your pizza dough. 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. You can use regular olive oil if you choose. 3 cups of bread flour. Then on top of the flour, I just make a little well for where I'm going to put my yeast. So make a little area in the top that the yeast goes into. That has to go on top. You don't want it mixing with the other ingredients too soon. Now I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of bread machine yeast. You can use dry active yeast if you choose. You want to make sure that your teaspoons are very level. Alright, going to close things up, turn the bread machine around. Alright, now I have the bread machine on the dough setting. It takes an hour and a half, so I'm going to start it. Bring you back when the dough is ready. Alright, so my dough is ready, so I'm going to be making use of that. I've got myself also some pizza sauce, and I've got myself some large slices of mozzarella. Let me show you. This is large sliced mozzarella cheese. And we got some parsley flakes I'll be using at the end. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the dough out of here. And I'm just going to chop it in about half. So I'll be using half for the Margherita pizza I'm going to make here. Alright, so I put the other half back. I'm going to just take some flour and put some flour on this pad that I use to roll the dough out. Alright, while I'm getting things rolled out, I'm going to also get the Cuisinart digital air fryer toaster oven warmed up. So I'm going to just get some of this dough off, going to just get some of this flour off my fingertips here. I'm going to wake it up, going to turn things down to pizza, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to turn off the defrost because we're cooking fresh. It goes up to 450 degrees. I'm going to go down the time. I'm probably not going to need 15 minutes, I'll keep an eye on things and such, but I'm just setting it to 15 minutes. So I'm going to hit start. Let it, it's doing its preheat now. While it's preheating, I'll complete getting this rolled out. Alright, I've got this baking pan here, and really it's better if you press your dough out by hand instead of using a rolling pin. That keeps some air in it, keeps things more airy and light. I personally don't care for fighting with it too much today, so I just used a rolling pin to get my dough rolled out. But I'm going to get this stretched out further on this baking pan now that I've rolled it out pretty good. And I'll build my Margherita pizza in this pan for the Cuisinart, baking pan for the Cuisinart digital air fryer toaster oven. Alright, so we've got our pizza dough pressed out here. Now I'm just going to put my sauce on there. Now I'm going to get some of my mozzarella cheese slices on there. Alright, we got our Margherita pizza all made up. Once the preheat is finished, I'll stick it on in. and the preheat just finished. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it in there. It's at 450 degrees. Probably won't take 15 minutes, but it's set for 15 minutes, and so the cook begins, and we'll see how this thing cooks. Okay, I've let it go 10 minutes. I'm going to stop things right here and now and show you how it looks. Get my light on. You can see how that looks there. It turned out pretty well in just 10 minutes at 450. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to try and get it onto my cutting board here without spilling too much on it. Alright. Got it safely onto the cutting board. And so now I'm just going to do some slicing and dicing of this Margherita pizza. Alright, now I'm going to take some of these parsley flakes and just add some of those for a little visual effect. Alright, so we have our completed Margherita pizza from the Cuisinart digital air fryer toaster oven. Going to just plate a slice, let you have a look. I'll get the camera moved and we'll do a taste test. Alright, so I didn't have the camera on when I took my first bite in the taste test, but here's the pizza. You can see the bottom is kind of soft. It's not a crunchy bottom, but it's cooked. So I'm going to do taste test number 2. Alright, the pizza turns out good. In this case, I wanted to use just the Cuisinart tools. Of course, if you use a pizza stone, it's going to come out crunchier on that bottom, as I've demonstrated using a pizza stone before in other cooks. But basically, if you just use the Cuisinart tools, you can make a nice homemade pizza. And so this is how you make a Margherita pizza in the Cuisinart digital air fryer toaster oven. And you can find this and other written recipes at superwaveovenrecipes.com. Twitter and Instagram, Wave Oven Recipes. Direct access to this YouTube channel, waveovenrecipes.com. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend. Leave your comments. Subscribe to the channel. And good eating.